What is going on, guys? It's your boy Willie Does Wrestling back at it again with a brand new video as always. And holy shit, WWE and Vince McMahon really cannot seem to get out of hot water when it comes to these lawsuits and when it comes to people calling him out on his bullshit. Especially now, ever since he's been reinstated, ever since this Endeavor deal. I think this is the first lawsuit that's apparently going to be filed ever since this Endeavor deal. And this was made public an hour ago. WWE and Vince McMahon sued over alleged racist scripts for Bianca Belair, Apollo Crews, and others, and 9/11 attack angle for Muslim wrestler. What? So, yeah, he's being sued because people are accusing Vince of doing racist storylines involving, I guess, black female wrestlers. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this article that I have pulled up here from wrestlingnews.co, and I'm going to essentially give you my thoughts afterwards. But yeah, just from that headline alone is enough to make me want to barf. According to a story from Bloomberg Law, a lawsuit has been filed against WWE, Vince McMahon, and other executives for allegedly discriminating against a black female writer for objectifying to, quote, offensively racist and stereotypical jargon that was used in scripts for black wrestlers, including Bianca Belair and Apollo Crews. Bloomberg News wrote that Brittany Abrams's multiple complaints were ignored, and she was pretextually terminated for taking home a WrestleMania-branded chair, according to the complaint filed in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York on Monday. So this was filed Monday, obviously made public today, which it's Wednesday. You know what that means. So I guess Brittany Abrams is the former writer. She's obviously an African-American female who I think the same thing to do is to be like, hey, I don't want you to fucking do all this racist shit for... She even name-dropped Bianca Belair and Apollo Crews being some examples on who Vince wanted some racist storylines on. It continues saying Abrams started working for both Raw and SmackDown in 2000, per the complaint. One of the things referenced in the complaint was Belair allegedly being instructed to say, don't make me take off my earrings and beat your ass. So pretty much what Brandy Rhodes does in every fucking show. I think he wanted Bianca Belair to be the Brandy Rhodes, but to be like the very stereotypical though, it's going down. Yeah, no, not very cool. It was also stated that Cruz was told to speak with a stereotypical and exaggerated Nigerian accent, which he did for a while, didn't he? I thought he did. I think this was common knowledge. He won the IC belt with this stupid Nigerian gimmick. Okay. Abrams has also stated that after she complained that she was subject to a number of racist pitches and on a Slack thread with Vince and daughter Stephanie McMahon included, other writers suggested a black male wrestler should dress in drag, but the pitch was scrapped when a white writer said that this could perpetuate harmful stereotypes that would offend viewers. I mean, that's very obvious. Why did you need a second opinion on that? Anyone should know, hey, this is offensive. We don't want fucking people to see this racist bullshit. And I guess, like, since she's been working in 2000, I guess having someone dress in drag back then wasn't that, popular. I bet if you would have tried to do that today, I don't think it would be as bad as it is, but do we really need to see that in pro wrestling? So, so a black male wrestler was supposed to dress in drag, and then a white writer ended up saying, no, this could offend viewers. I mean, anyone with more than one brain cell would know that this would offend viewers, especially in your African American audience. In another instance, it was proposed by a writer to have a Muslim wrestler's secret revealed to be that he was, quote, behind the 9/11 attacks. What? That's kind of fucked. I mean, ugh. And then the article finishes with, Abrams said she was fired after opposing racist, sexist pitches, and she is seeing reinstatement damages, declaratory judgment, and an injunction restraining defendants from engaging in such unlawful conduct. WWE has yet to respond to the lawsuit. Of course they're yet to respond. Of course they wouldn't respond to this fucking shit. And then here's another thing that really kind of, fuck, why am I at a loss for words? We know that this is Vince, though. Vince McMahon reinstated himself to the WWE's board in January and then faces ongoing litigation stemming from his alleged rape and sexually assault on employees. The WWE recently announced it plans to merge with the UFC, which would create a $21.4 billion enterprise. Abrams began writing for SmackDown and Raw in, why does it say 2020? Was it 2000 or 2020? Well, it would really be 2020 because otherwise she wouldn't say people as lately as Belair or Cruz. So in Bloomberg law, it says 2020. And another one, this is from Bloomberg Law, where WrestlingNews.co got their sources and all that. Abrams and other writers complained about the comments, to which Vice President Christine Lebrano allegedly responded, wacky things are said in the writer's room all the time, and I know, but look at the waves we're making in the company. 4 years ago, no woman worked on the writer's team. Abrams continued to oppose racist, sexist pitches, she said, and was fired in retaliation in April 2022 for taking with her a WrestleMania 38 branded chair, which, okay. Yeah, and then it was fired. This thing was filed on April 24th, which was Monday, and that's really it. So essentially, this former writer, an African-American former writer who started working in 2020, is suing Vince and WWE because in recent years, it seems, Vince has tried to do racially stereotypical storylines, having Apollo Crews have a exaggerated Nigerian accent, which he had a little bit, and have Bianca Belair be like the don't fuck with me, I'm going to take off my earrings and I'm going to beat your ass little like stereotypical African-American woman. I mean, I'm really feeling uncomfortable talking about this. I really don't want to really I just feel uncomfortable talking about this, considering the fact that I think it's very obvious that Vince would do something like this. What really gets to me is he wanted someone in the year 2020, mind you, to say that they're secret, a Muslim wrestler, that they're behind the 9/11 attacks. Imagine that. Like, we already have people who get heat from the crowd all the fucking time. Imagine if you have those idiotic people in the IWC that genuinely would believe that whoever this wrestler would be that would say this. Imagine if they see that wrestler out on the street. That would be bad. I think I watched an episode of Dark Side of the Ring where it's like being a wrestler is very dangerous because if you're out in public, people could literally try to, kill you. I think people could try to do that if that 9/11 thing genuinely happened because the IWC, man, they're not the sharpest knives in the drawer. And they always blame the wrestlers and not the fucking writing team. And I don't understand, man. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Vince really needs to go. I mean, how many more lawsuits? That's the thing, too. Ever since Vince, like June 2022, Vince has had lawsuit over here, lawsuit over here, lawsuit up the fucking ass. And each and every single fucking time, they're either settled out of court or the people, like, stop the lawsuit. And it's just like, money doesn't solve all your fucking problems. Like, Vince should have never gotten back in that fucking chair and shouldn't even be near that goddamn company, let alone approving storylines, making pitches. Well, I'm not in the weeds yet, but I do have a final say in the creative. Like, no, get the fuck out of here, you 79-year-old old fucking twig. I feel bad for that writer because, I mean, like, she did have help to, like, prevent the drag. She said that that a white writer ended up saying, "Hey, we can't have a black wrestler dress in drag. That would be harmful." And most of the racist stereotypes too. I mean, imagine that you're a public company. You have kids watching. Imagine if you had a fucking wrestler come out and being like, I started 9/11. Like, no. Like, does Vince know how bad that would be for the fucking company if he approved these racist-ass storylines? Like, his company would die. And this is exactly the point where I said he would rather kill the company himself than let other people succeed with it. I don't understand. Vince needs to go, and I know that this suit probably won't do much. I don't see this suit resulting in Vince retiring again. Vince will probably fucking settle it out of court, give the former writer a shit ton of money, and then it's all said and done. Oh, everything's great. No, get this fucking dumbass out of here. Fucking dumb. Typical Vince. I mean, remember when they had Muhammad Hassan, and he had a stereotypical character, and I think on the same day as like an attack or something, they had them like kidnap the Undertaker, something involving the Undertaker, to the point where network executives said like get Muhammad Hassan off of TV, and then man was never seen again. So that's why I do believe that someone would pull something like that. It's so fucking stupid. I mean, especially in 2022, like why? Why would you want to go ahead and try something like that, especially in the society that we live in now, where you'll have not only fans, not only wrestlers, not only writers, but you would have producers, sponsors, all this shit being like backing out to the point where you would be bad. Like, bro, if that ever happened where you had a storyline like that, WWE would be dead in the fucking water. And I don't think that this lawsuit will lead to anything because Vince has the power. He has the money. That's why you can't sue like rich people like that, because they'll just flash money at you and then nothing gets settled. So, I mean, I really hope that this writer, what's her name? I forgot her name. Abrams or Abrahams. Sorry. Did I say Abrams this whole time? Abrams. I really hope this Abrams lady like puts her foot down and be like, no, I want you gone. But, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about Vince getting in yet hot water again about racist storylines? Leave them down in the comments below. And I think we'll only get more and more lawsuits until Vince ultimately steps down again, retires, and stays there. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have to do it for today's video. Like I said, it's shocking I even went this long talking about this. I really didn't want to, but I mean, like, I felt super uncomfortable, like, talking about it, because we live in a society now where, you know, it's bad talking about things like this, but Vince McMahon deserves to be called out for these racist storylines. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, share the videos around, turn post notifications on. This has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I'll see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace.